no names now for either. That's a Dragon's...
Ensnaring Bridge.
You're right. Sorry. It's a different art Ensnaring Bridge. I thought that was a Dragon's Blood?
Wow, that's intense. That's an intense reference. No,
Which
it's not.
is-
I know what you're talking about, though.
Do you know that artwork?
The tap to put a +1/+1 counter on something
Yeah.
from Mirrodin? Uncommon? Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. I'm like, Dragon's Blood? What is that doing in there? But that is
Good eye.
Ensnaring
No,
Bridge. That would have been strange. All right, here's Nation Stirrings from our War Prison player, Nick D'Ambrose. We have to get this name. We have to get this name glitch figured out because I know it works when the life total gets changed, or if anything gets changed. But for now, it's just blank in your face. All right, Dark Confidant lives. Life totals will change. Nick D'Ambrose is on your left. Jonathan Orr is on your right. That's a lot of cards to draw for one turn because of all those Mishra's Baubles. There's a Mox Opal, super fair card. Damping Sphere, pass the turn back. Dark Confidant going to come into the red zone here in just a moment, I'm sure.
Bad news for War Prison in this kind of matchup is Green-Black actually has cards that can interact.
Yes.
Liliana the Veil, Maelstrom Pulse, Assassin's Trophy. Usually you're trying to kind of cheat game one a little bit, assuming your opponent just can't interact with a sea of artifacts. Not the case here.
Yeah, especially with Dark Confidant on the battlefield, you're going to find what you're looking for, too. So Dark Confidant's going to come across again. Liliana can, of course, keep plussing. And that means that Nicolas D'Ambrose is going to have a really tough go-around this game, I think. Liliana's going to go up. Though, Nick, big shout to those Mega Man sleeves. Huge fan. Huge fan. Want to know where he got them. There's an Academy Ruins. And now, hello.
Oh!
That's a concession to a Maelstrom Pulse.
Tap out.
Tap the mat.
Tap
the
out.
mat. That's game. Pulse. Game over.
Let's check the Green-Black's shatter capacity. Where are we at here? I'm going to bring up this deck list here.
Well, here's what I remember from Jonathan Orr's deck list. He has 4 main deck copies of Assassin's Trophy.
Yep.
And 1 Maelstrom Pulse main. So things are only going to get worse for our friend here, Nick, I think.
Shatter count. Let's see here. Nope. Not really not a whole lot. I mean, the extra copy of Engineered Explosives is certainly good here.
Okay.
Past that, you know.
What's Missile Vital Force do?
Doesn't shatter. I checked.
Does it get back a shatter?
Return target a permanent card
Nope.
from your graveyard to your hand.
Nope.
Bring in the Fulminator Mages and try to do that whole thing.
Oh, I'm into that. I'm very much into that.
So yeah, not a whole lot. Not stepping up the shatter game very much, but still a solid game one. Discard plus ways to interact with artifacts on the battlefield, plus some pressure. Liliana the Veil is very good against these prison-style decks also. They don't really address Planeswalkers very well, and the ultimate is very, very good here.
Well, Nicolas D'Ambrose, this does not seem like a great matchup for you. Jonathan Orr's probably got to be pretty thrilled with this pairing. Game 1 was pretty darn easy, so we could see Golgari mid-range into the top 8. Keep in mind that Orr was at the top of the standings after round number 10. Started things 9-0, won his match against Matthew Diltz to be 10-0, then picked up a couple losses to fall down to 10-2, and now has started his winning ways again.
And I feel like we've had the story a few opens this year of, oh, wow, this really unorthodox deck. And, you know, this player with not a whole lot of exposure is 9-0 or the last undefeated at 10-0. And then the wheels just come off. And I was kind of dreading that we were maybe running that one back. But War was able to win the previous round in a favorable position here. And a win here should be good for top 8.
Ambrose will be on the play. Or going to give it a decent look. Looks like he'll keep as well. Botanical Sanctum, pass the turn back over to Or. Hissing Quagmire, no discard spell to get the party started. No fast start for anybody here. Teleria West there for Nick D'Ambrose. This is a Dark Confidant, a card that D'Ambrose really can't answer well.
Yeah, Liliana the Veil and Dark Confidant is interesting. A lot of people just don't have meaningful interaction, permanents that matter against the Prison decks. That's why you can play Prison. Dark Confidant and Liliana the Veil are not trivial permanents.
No. Fatal Push, the reveal. Because this sideboard plan that these War Prison decks are doing is becoming a lot more common. So, Or says, you know what? I'm going to use Field of Ruin to blow up your Inventor's Fair, and then my Fatal Push has Revolt.
And I like D'Ambrose trying to cheat it a little bit here. I like going to something like Psy for this matchup, but Or was ready with Fatal Push still in the deck.
Engineer Explosives will take care of Dark Confidant, then the Thopter token will come across for 1 in the air. There's Scavenging Ooze. Time to stir it up. Find another Engineer Explosives.
Yeah, but Or really doesn't mind this stuff all that much.
No, these are exchanges he's probably not happy
D'Ambrose
about.
is just kind of running out of. You can already sort of feel he's running out of stuff to do.
Yep, I agree.
Playing a reactive game and trying to make hay with creatures is tough to do.
Here's a Tarmogoyf and an Assassin's Trophy that's going to blow up Academy ruins, which I'm kind of into. Looks like a snow-covered island will be found. We head back over to Nicolas now. And there's a bridge. There's another EE on 2. So we head back over to Or.
These lock pieces that are usually so tough to get through are pretty trivial for Or.
Liliana going to come down. Or discards a Damnation. So yeah, Or is pretty well versed in what's going on here.
Ready for creatures out of the board, for sure.
Not going to pull the tricks there. Sorcerer's Spyglass is going to come down and...
It's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot to play through.
Oh, my God. That's not what I expected to see.
Wow. That is just a ton.
We're done. We're done. I guess there's a welding jar.
Yeah, so I guess what you want to do here is you want to trophy the bridge and then Maelstrom Pulse the bridge. And then if D'Ambrose wants to use the Engineer Explosives to answer the Tarmogoyf, then the Spyglass is accounted for.
Yep.
And then it's, nothing versus nothing, but you have a Liliana plus your draw steps are better.
Come get a Goyf hit.
And you see D'Ambrose not really interested in doing anything with the explosives because he doesn't want to get rid of the Spyglass as well.
Teleria West is going to get a Mishra's Bobble.
Huh.
Your thoughts?
Tough times are tough all over.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there struggling.
Yeah. Treetop, what up though?
Trample.
Yep.
Token's no good.
Draw 2 cards for the turn, 1 from the bobble. Here's another Teleria West. Oh boy.
Run it right back.
Get another bobble, baby.
Mm-hmm.
There's that other bobble. Now Liliana's locked down because of the Sorcerer's Spyglass, but everything else is fair game right now. Treetop Village included, as that's going to come. Play another Treetop Ice in the lock. The Treetop lock.
Yep. Too many villages.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also, if you blow up the Engineered Explosives, it blows up the Spyglass.
Yeah.
And then Nicolas D'Ambrose has no artifacts, so he loses the Glimmer Void. And the Spire of Industry becomes bad.
Mm-hmm. Another challenge.
It's a tough way to go. Ooh, bobble again. Slow trip. That's going to do it. Jonathan Orr with a great pairing in round.